Laura here. I just wanted to do a little chat about bankruptcy and life after bankruptcy, and that it is possible to get back on your feet and get a good credit score and buy things after bankruptcy. I have my little man helping me. That's why I'm rocking. I haven't done many videos, especially nothing financial that I've ever done. But I just wanted to kind of give my experience about bankruptcy. Basically, when I turned 18, I got several credit card offers in the mail, just like everybody else does. And I didn't really have the financial means to pay off the credit cards. I did have a job, but what I would do is max them out on frivolous things, stupid things, just like every 18-year-old does. And then I ended up losing my job when I was 20. So I was stuck with these 6 credit cards. I had a car payment, I had rent to pay, and I didn't know in what order or what should be the most important. So what I did was I ended up paying the rent and the car payment and not the credit cards, and because I couldn't even make the minimum payments. So then finally, in 2014, I ended up filing bankruptcy, Chapter 7, and it was the best thing ever for my financial life. Like, I debated back and forth for years about whether or not to do it. I had collection calls. I was always nervous that people are going to want to garnish me or come after me, or it was nerve-wracking to have people constantly calling you and you being worried about getting that letter in the mail or something. And I did get garnished once also for a medical bill. But when I finally did the bankruptcy, about a month later, I ended up getting a credit card offer in the mail. And it was for 0% for a year. And so I was like, wow, this is perfect. Because I hadn't gotten a credit card offer in the mail for a few years because my credit was so bad. So I took it, and then in the same month, I decided to apply for another credit card through Capital One, and I was approved for that. They started me both with $300 limits, which was much lower than what I had when I was younger. And then they guaranteed, or they said, oh, if you pay your bill on time for 5 months, we'll up your limits. That's exactly what I did, and they ended up upping my limit to $500, and now they're a couple $1,000s each, and I'm only a year out of bankruptcy. I have 5 credit cards now. I have a car through Wells Fargo, and my my FICO scores are all in the 700s, and I've worked really hard at it to make sure that I pay everything on time. But this is basically just to say, if you're thinking about filing a Chapter 7, obviously everyone's situation is different, but I mean, my advice is take the plunge. Just do it. You can start all over. And right now, like I said, I'm trying to buy a house in the next year, and my credit scores are back into the 700s, and I've been working really hard at it. And it can be done, trust me. And just to know that I got a chance to start over, and these companies trusted me with credit cards and an auto loan and stuff. And now that I'm older, I know that I'll never mess those up. But also, things happen. You never know if you're going to lose your job like I did. And that was in the crash in 2008. So you just don't know. So if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to comment. I just wanted to give a little bit about my experience and say that life after bankruptcy is good and well worth it. All right, have a good night. Say bye. Bye-bye.